Okay, let's have a look here. So for what values of rational p and q will p root 2 plus q cube root 3 be rational? And we can assume that cube root 3 and square root 2, they're irrational. So we can say x equals p square root 2 plus q cube root 3, and x is rational. X minus p square root 2 equals q cube root 3. Now I'll cube both sides. So I get x cubed plus 3x squared times minus p root 2 plus 3x times minus p root 2 squared plus minus p root 2 cubed. That should equal 3q cubed. X cubed minus 3px squared root 2 minus minus 6 plus 6 x p squared 2 root 2 minus 2 root 2 p cubed equals 3q cubed. X cubed plus 6xp squared, that piece and that piece, minus 3px squared plus 2p cubed root 2 to 3p 2, yeah, okay, equals 3q cubed minus 0 root 2. So this is a, recall that p, q, and x are rational. So the left-hand side is a surd, like something like a plus b root 2. And this is not a surd. It's rational, so I just put in a 0 root 2 here, just to make it clear that what I'm about to say is that this piece here should be 0. 3px squared plus 2p cubed should equal 0. That means p times 3x squared. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can't take out p. Take out p here. 2p squared equals 0. Now, you have either p equals 0 or this inner piece here, this piece here is 0. And the only way that could be 0 is if both of these were 0. But of course, the moment you say p is 0, then you'll get a total of 0 anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter about the x being 0 at this point. We know that basically p then has to be 0, really. So just kind of forces p to be 0. Now to figure out what the q is. So if we go back here, we can say now that this piece should equal this piece, but we know that p is 0, so we get x cubed should equal 3q cubed. So that means, oh, that just takes us back to here. Oh, actually, yeah, that finishes too. So that means p is 0, but then that would mean that x equals q cube root 3, but we said x is rational and cube root 3 is irrational. So if x is to be rational and cube root 3 is to be irrational, then this can only be true if then q is also 0. So for this here, the only possibility for it to be rational is if p and q are both 0, then there's no other possibility.